Hey, it's David and Brian from VMblog, and we're here in San Diego.
And we're covering the KubeCon Cloud Native 2019 conference, and here's some of the highlights from the show. At KubeCon 2019 in San Diego, and we're visiting the Rancher booth. Can you tell me a little bit about the company and what you're showing here at KubeCon?
Absolutely. Hi, I'm Shen Liang. I'm the co-founder and CEO of Rancher Labs. Rancher makes a product called Kubernetes management. So what's happening with companies as they adopt Kubernetes is they're really using Kubernetes as a way to unify their infrastructure. So regardless of how these companies consume infrastructure, whether it's from the cloud or from on-premise or on the edge, they're creating Kubernetes clusters. Then once they have a lot of Kubernetes clusters, they use Rancher to manage these Kubernetes clusters.
And so you've kind of mentioned a little bit about how you work together with Kubernetes, but how do you fit into the ecosystem, and what specific problems do you solve?
Yeah, so Rancher solves a few problems. Ranchers really, as customers go on the Kubernetes journey, they typically encounter a number of problems. The first problem is they got to figure out a way to install and operate Kubernetes. So with that, Rancher offers Kubernetes distros. Actually, we offer two Kubernetes distros. One distro is called RKE, the Rancher Kubernetes Engine. Another distro is called K3S, and it's a Kubernetes distro optimized for edge and branch office deployments, whereas RKE is optimized for data center deployments. The second challenge customers run into is once they have these Kubernetes clusters created everywhere, they need a centralized platform to provide them with visibility and control. So that's what our flagship product, which is also named after the company called the Rancher, does. So with the Rancher, you can take all of your Kubernetes clusters, whether they're RKE clusters or K3S clusters or GKE clusters or EKS clusters, and they'll all be under management of the same platform. And with that, the IT can unify authentication, define policy, enforce compliance, and DevOps teams can have a very easy to use UI and onboarding experience and get productive with Kubernetes very quickly.
And I understand you had a few announcements around the show?
Yeah. We have two announcements at this show today. The first one is K3S hit GA today. So K3S has actually been one of the most popular open source projects in the Kubernetes ecosystem today. So it came onto the scene just 6 months ago, and in the last 6 months, it's accumulated nearly 10,000 GitHub stars. A lot of people are excited about it. They want to use it. And as of today, it's GA. It's generally available for production use. Second, we also launched the beta release of our application deployment engine called Rio, as in Rio de Janeiro. And what Rio does is it actually provides a very simple to use experience that integrates Kubernetes with Service Mesh, with Knative, and with Tecton CI/CD platform, so that DevOps engineers, as they get on board with a cloud native experience, they don't have to take a long time to learn all these new technologies. They can get productive and deploy applications very quickly.
And do you have a demo that we could probably take a look at?
Absolutely, I'll show you right here.
What are you going to show us?
I'm going to show you a demo of Rancher product, which I've got running right here. So this is the UI of Rancher. As I explained earlier, Rancher is a multi-cluster Kubernetes management platform. It manages all your clusters regardless where they are created and where they run. So for example, I already have 3 clusters running already, and if I want to add a new cluster, it's very easy. Rancher supports a lot of different ways to add clusters. I could actually, one of the easiest ways is just go to a cloud and create select one of the cloud-hosted Kubernetes providers. If I want an EKS cluster, I would just select EKS and type in my AWS access keys, and I have EKS clusters provisioned very quickly. Or let's just say if I pick a cloud provider that doesn't, if it's vSphere or OpenStack, that doesn't really yet have a out-of-the-box Kubernetes service, then I can select that, and Rancher would actually go lay down its own Kubernetes distribution called RKE4U. Or if I really just have a bunch of bare metal servers, then I can say I have servers that already have Docker installed, and then all I'm going to do here is to run an agent on these servers, and then Rancher would bootstrap a Kubernetes cluster out of these servers. So Rancher gives you many ways to create Kubernetes clusters and manage these Kubernetes clusters from a unified interface. So usually once you have these Kubernetes clusters, then our customers typically go and define policies and roles and policies. I mean, for example, customers can fairly easily create custom roles and then assign users to these roles depending on what group they belong to. So when the user signs in, he'll have access to just the right set of clusters, and also be able to perform the set of operations he's allowed to perform on these clusters. Then as a user, if I actually log into a cluster, then what I see is an overview of the cluster itself. So I'm actually in a cluster now, in one of the 3 clusters I already have, and you can see here at this cluster dashboard, it gives me a high-level overview of the cluster, and I can, if I want, go directly and have command line access to these clusters, or I can directly manage workload through Rancher. Rancher provides a very easy to use workload UI. I can start to deploy workloads directly, or I can actually go to an application catalog and then launch workloads through a catalog. Our catalog, we work with a lot of partners like JFrog, partners like Harness, partners like Instana, who've actually closely worked with us to onboard all of their applications. Or there's also upstream a Kubernetes Helm library, Helm chart repository that Rancher is already integrated with, and there are literally hundreds of applications you can launch on Rancher with a single click of a button. So hopefully this gives you a rough idea what Rancher can do.
And where can they go if they want to find out more information about Rancher?
They can go to our website, rancher.com, and which then contain links to our GitHub repo. Rancher is 100% open source software. Everything I showed you is available for free download, and please take a look.